Good morning students. Today we'll learn about the lesson Improvement in Food Resources Part 5, and this lesson is from class 9 and the subject is science. In our previous lecture we have already started with crop production management, and there we have learned about nutrient and manure. Students, you all know that manure is rich in organic matter and the nutrients. But suppose a plant needs more amount of nutrient and if the farmer wants to grow the plant at a faster rate, then the manures are not enough for the plant. The plants need an additional supply of nutrient, and this the farmer can achieve by adding fertilizers to it. Actually, what happens? Manure are good in nutrients, but they also have the organic matter. And if we compare manure with fertilizers provide more amount of nutrient. So let us learn about fertilizers. What are they, how they are prepared, and what are the advantages and disadvantages of using a fertilizer. So students, in today's class we'll learn about fertilizers and organic farming. Students, fertilizers are the substances which are commercially produced, and they are commercially produced to obtain certain plant nutrients. Means the plant nutrients are added and the fertilizers are chemically synthesized in factories. Students, fertilizers they can provide any type of nutrient, because we are adding the nutrient from whatever sources we can get. So we can add the nutrients, but if you look to fertilizers, these three nutrients, nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, they are in plenty of amount in the fertilizers. And you may have heard about NPK fertilizer. So NPK is nothing but it's a type of fertilizer which is rich in nutrients, which is rich in nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Students, fertilizers are rich in more amount of nutrient, rich in nutrient, and they don't have the organic matter. And if you compare it with manure have more amount of organic matter and less amount of nutrients. Let us see what other things, what are the other necessary things to remember about fertilizers. They ensure good vegetative growth, means the good growth of food, the good growth of flower and the stems and the fruits also. So plants grow at a faster rate if we add fertilizers to the soil. Then it is a factor, means the use of fertilizer is a factor in high cost farming. We have learned about the no cost, low cost and high cost farming. So if a farmer manages to use fertilizer in the entire period of growth of the crop, it means the type of farming is, we will include that type of farming in high cost farming. But this is not the end. The fertilizers have the advantages. We can increase the production, crop production. We can increase the rate of crop production, but we have certain limitations that we should know while using a fertilizer. So they should be applied carefully in terms of proper dose, time, and so what we should remember. We should remember the proper amount of dose that we have to apply to the plant. Then we should know the time when we should apply fertilizer to a plant, and we should observe their pre and post application. Means whenever if a plant is growing healthy, then there is no use of adding fertilizer. So before adding the fertilizer, you should ensure whether the plant really needs fertilizer, then only you can apply. So this is pre application of the fertilizer, and post application of the fertilizer means if you have added, you should look to the plant that whether fertilizers have not harmed the plant. Means a right dose and time is required for application of the fertilizer to a crop. And then these limitations are why? Because if we add more amount of fertilizer than which is required by the plant, then the excess of fertilizer we give more amount of water, or if it rains heavily, the more amount of fertilizer will mix in the soil, and what will happen, along with the rain water, the fertilizer get mixed in the water, mixed in the soil, and from soil it will get into water, and if it rains heavily, then along with the water it will go and it will join the nearby source of water. It may be a pond, it may be a bagdi, or it may be a river also. So ultimately it will cause water pollution, and then the excess fertilizer leads to water pollution, and obviously if you add more amount of fertilizer and if they are absorbed by the soil, then it will lead to soil pollution also, because of which the friendly microbes, the beneficial organisms in the soil may get killed. So what is it? Do not use continuously, do not use it means the fertilizers continuously, as it decreases the fertility of soil and may kill the beneficial organisms in the soil. So if you use it unnecessarily, then the amount of fertilizer will increase in the soil, and what will happen, because of which if we go on using fertilizer continuously for a period of a long time, then it will naturally decreases the nutrient capacity of the soil, and because the nutrients are not replenished by the use of fertilizers, and it will also kill the beneficial microorganisms and the other small insects which are around the plant, which are helping the soil to enrich with nutrients. So we should always take precautions while using fertilizer. So what we have learnt about fertilizer, that we can use fertilizer for short-term benefit. Means if we want to increase the crop production for a limited period of time, we can use it, but we have to leave the field without adding fertilizer for some time, so that the soil gets enriched with other nutrients naturally. Now the next, this is a small topic which is left, that is organic farming. So it is a farming system with minimal or no use of chemicals like fertilizer, herbicides and pesticides. Means organic farming is a new and it is an upcoming field of agriculture, in which we normally try to use organic matter which are formed naturally in the environment. So it is a type of farming in which there is no use or a very minimum use of fertilizers, pesticides and herbicides. See, herbicides are the chemicals which are used to destroy the small herb plants which grow along the crop, and pesticides are the chemicals which are used to kill the small insects and organisms which destroy the crop. And a maximum input of, so in this organic farming we have a minimum use of these substances, and we will try to use maximum use of the following substances, like organic manure that we have discussed earlier, recycled farm waste, means all the things that we get after harvesting. We have already taken the means when we do harvesting, then after harvesting we take out the grain. So whatever left item, that includes the farm waste. So we can recycle it for getting manure. Then we should try to use bioagents like BGA, like blue-green algae, because they increase the nitrogen content of the soil. So we can enhance the use of blue-green algae in organic farming. Then the next is use as neem and turmeric as biopesticide. You all know that neem and turmeric are the God gifts which prevent even the human beings and the plants from the disease causing organism. So they can be used as a biopesticide in place of some chemical pesticides. Okay, and so we are using minimum in organic farming. We use minimum. There is a minimum use of these substances and maximum use of these substances or these practices, and we combine the maximum of these practices by some more cropping patterns, that are mixed cropping, intercropping and crop rotation. These farming practices or cropping patterns will upcoming lecture. So students, what is basically organic farming? It is a type of farming in which there is a minimum use of these substances, maximum of use of these substances, combined with a healthy cropping patterns like mixed cropping, intercropping and crop rotation. So students, here we end with the small topic, that is nutrient management, and under this we have learnt about manure, fertilizers and organic farming. So students, I hope that you have understood the lecture. If you have any doubt, you are free and you are welcome to drop your comments, and you can ask the doubt separately also. Students, will continue this lecture in our upcoming videos. Thank you.